Hello there, everyone. It's finally time to start this poopiness. Hello. My name is Douglas, and today I'm gonna be playing some, well, not some, but rather the ending of Resident Evil 7. The spooping. I don't know how familiar you guys are with this iteration of the series, but I have never played this one before, so everything about it is super extra spoopy. Besides, I don't know if you guys have seen much of it, but apparently not only the game has been out for quite some time, but apparently there has been a lot of DLCs going on for it, and apparently most of them are free-ish. I don't even know, but anyway, let's get on with it. Time to get some spoopy going on. Resident Evil 7. And also, hey Phil, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? It's been quite some time since I have last seen you. How are you doing, buddy? In this chilly Wednesday. I mean, Friday. Today is a Friday. Also, I don't know if you guys are following it, but the FIFA World Cup of Soccer is happening. Football, rather, is finally happening, and well, it has been happening for a week now. And end of Zoe, control again. And I'm not super well into it, but today Brazil is playing Costa Rica, and well, it's playing right now. They have been playing for 10 minutes, and the game will last at least 1.5 more hours. So who knows? Hopefully, we'll get a win. But nonetheless, I'm gonna be playing me some Resident Evil 7. Let's continue from where I last left off. The cabin in the woods. Mia finds and frees Ethan from his restraints, but history repeats itself, and Ethan must again say goodbye to his wife. He then sets off to find Evelyn, the source of it all, and to stop her. Is that what happened? I honestly could not tell. Neko, you're okay, HBU. Whatever HBU is, I'm glad you're okay as well. Also, welcome to the stream. You and Grizz. Welcome to the stream, Grizz. How are you doing today? And also, good morning to you. And Phil, you're doing great. That's awesome to hear. Also doing very good. More or less ready for the spoopiness. When I say more or less ready, I mean I'm super ready. Look at this, I have way too much ammunition. Like I have a ridiculous amount of ammunition. And I have a feeling I'll be coming across more... another item box further down the line. So I'm not even gonna bother filling up these extra last 2 spots with shenanigans. I'm just gonna go. And other than that, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of the ending and probably something extra. The DLCs maybe, who knows. By the way, I don't know if you guys have been... Whoa, why are they giving me so many items already? I already have 2 chem fluids. I won't be able to take anything else now. All time to go back to the item box. And I don't know, like I said, how much you guys are into the whole. Wait, it's 5 the maximum amount of herbs a stack can have. Oh. I don't know how much you guys are into the, well, into Steam and its events, but the summer sale has finally begun on Steam, which means that now a lot, and I mean a lot, of their games are on sale. Oh, hello, friends. Wow, that's a lot of friends. Oh! Apparently, unbeknownst to me, my controller was going super crazy. Ow! You feck. Oh, there we go. In a way or two, I'm achieving my objective of using up my items and freeing up some inventory space. Too bad that those items are ammunition, and I'm not using them in the most wise way possible. If I'm being honest. Also, hey Bones, welcome to the stream. And Wolf morning to you too. Wow, so many new friends. Wow. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe the shotgun's not the best weapon to bring here because of how slow it is to recharge and everything else, but it's mostly one-shot kill all enemies. Also, holy shit, there's so many items in here. Look, I can even carry this. I don't have inventory space. Alright, let's use the stimulants to see hidden items, although I've already found most of them. Call the elevator and go up. And Bones will say that it's time to end this and queue up some dramatic music. Too bad I don't have any. Oh, nice texture on those screws. And also Sam, greetings and Wolf morning. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, Sam? Are you home from school today because of the game? I know I am. But then again, I don't have school, so what the hell am I talking about? Can I go out, please? Thank you. But yes. As I have begun to say, the Steam summer sale has finally begun. Oh, traps. Oh, Lucas. Why place traps in this place as well? Oh, lovely, more burner fuel. I heard that. Oh, good thing the trap works on them as well. Anyway, the summer sale has begun and I've spent a shitload of money already on games. that we'll get to play here on the stream, or not. Hopefully, we will. So, during the next couple of weeks, probably I'll be playing a lot more of those games I bought on this sale. To herb with camp fluid and herb with strong fluid. Let's use this already because I took some damage. Weird is that I have no earthly idea how much or how little health I'm actually recovering with these. Unlike Resident Evil 4, 5 and 6 where you had a very accurate idea of how much or how little health we were recovering, this one, it's a mystery. We don't know. Nobody knows. I don't even think the developers themselves know. But anyway, I bought games and we'll be playing them. And if they're not good, I guess I'll go and refund them. But if they are good, I guess we will have some fun entertainment in the end. But yes, I finally got to buy Alien Isolation because it was finally on sale. Which is weird because that game has not been on sale for way too long. And Nathan had said also about this game called 911 Operator. It's this Magnum ammo of all the things. Bah. Sam, Douglas, what do you think about the game today? Mr. Bones, hey, and you're doing great, just a bit annoyed about the game. I mean the soccer game. Oh, whoa. Oh, those delicious double headshots with the shotgun. It's an amazing gun. I love it. Look at that, I've already burned through half my handgun ammunition. But why does this soccer game is annoying you, Sam? I mean, I get it that maybe you're not a gigantic fan of football, but of soccer. But I don't know, I'm kinda a little bit excited about it. I mean, I'm not super excited about it enough to go and watch it. Like, fuck the stream, let's go watch some soccer game instead. But I don't know, I still kind of want to. I do want Brazil to win, and you know, see people happy because you know, despite all the noise on the records that people all over the country are making because of the game. Ah, devious little traps. I see them. If Brazil wins, a lot of people here are gonna be very ow, very happy. And you know, it's good to see people happy. I like seeing people happy. Huh. So this is a room. Herb. Why are they giving me so many herbs? Although in a way I've been facing those evil things so much now that I suppose they thought I would be completely destroyed by now. Sent January 2015. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clearing back to normal, and she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one too. Mom and Dad, that is still totally under though. I was wondering if this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her. It's kind of fucked up. November of the same year, like several months later. That bitch Mia is still somewhere in between Evie La La Land and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Evelyn would get mad since Mia's her favorite and all, but she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon, quote unquote, is fucked up. A year or so later, Evelyn's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the streets and add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia not coming around, but it's a pain in the ass for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin is getting all wrinkly and she's getting gray hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. Well, I wonder who's written that. Maybe Lucas. Seems probable. Hard to say though. But Sam, you say your opinion on soccer is neutral. You think Brazil has a great chance though? I think so too. I mean, in a way... Oh, steroids. Lovely. More drugs found on the ground of a dirty... experiments room or whatever, but sure. I just found it, but let's inject it upon ourselves. In theory, it's great. Infection report. Alright. Oh, this reminds me of a part near the 10 minutes after dose death. E necrotoxin E series dosage test. 5 minutes after dose vomiting. 12 minutes after dose cell calcification. This reminds me of an end game part of Resident Evil 4 when you go to another island somehow, and you end up in a laboratory which has those, what they're called again, those Iron Maidens, and the other one that don't have the spikes. Those creatures are extremely scary. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Resident Evil 4 or remember that, but that was scary as fuck. Evelyn's functions also include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungal filament. The term organism is used loosely here. Strictly speaking, they are super organisms formed of countless mycelia. What's important though is that they exhibit a strong survival instinct and will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation. Their fungal toughness and remarkable strength gives them significant battlefield potential. The researchers have been calling this superorganism the molded, made of mold and also molded as in shaped. The name has a certain elegance to it. No, it doesn't. For the treatment of accidental infections, performing on samples of Evelyn's body tissue produces a unique fungicidal serum. Performing 5 white squares on samples of Evelyn's body tissue produces a unique fungicidal serum. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause the mycelia to calcify, but if the subject's cells are already largely invaded, the serum will be fatal. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore disposal of infected subjects rather than a cure. In exploring the serum's potential, we found that subjecting it to blank would enhance its effect to extreme potency, becoming a compound we now call E-necrotoxin, which is super blank in even tiny amounts. What's been interesting to observe in Evelyn's behavior is her obsession with the concept of family. In experiments we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as their mother or father, treating her as if she were really their daughter. Why did she settle upon family as a theme for her mental control? This is just a speculation, but it could be that she instinctively understands that a family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, well, a sentimental sort might suggest that she is making up for a perceived lack of love in her quarantine upbringing, apparent love. Well, actually those blank squares are not really blanks, they're redacted. But that's not here nor there, that has nothing to do with anything. Oh, more text. I hope you guys are enjoying Resident Evil 7, the text adventure. This project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts for the company's Nextbus, the next generation experimental battlefield superiority Nextbus initiative, working with technical assistance from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masse with minimal direct contact. Nextbus was later folded and all its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project markedly different from a conventional weapon is its ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Since this effectively eliminates the cost of not only POWs handling but also combat itself, it's no wonder we had the Redacted and even Redacted's Redacted organization chomping at the bit to get on board. The project would never have existed were not for the discovery in Redacted of Redacted, the remarkably progressed vicariant evolution fungus that we commonly term the mutamycete. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was to introduce this mutamycete genome to a pre-stage 4 human embryo and perform cultivation in a controlled environment over the period of 38 to 40 weeks. The resultant organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability from the impractical and faulty series A through D to the perfect E series. A common appearance was selected for the bioweapons, that of a roughly 10-year-old girl to ensure ease of blending in with urban/refugee populations. The first E series specimen, named Evelyn, was proven capable of secreting the mutamycete, or Redacted, from her tissue at will. It is also of note that Evelyn's mutamycete imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced into a host organism. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanisms by which Evelyn achieves and maintains this control, but the working theory is that the vector is similar to the auto-inducer pheromones used for quorum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. Evelyn's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucination. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Evelyn, though she is not in fact there, and even hear her voice, which is inaudible to anyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stages of infection reveal that at first, the phantom Evelyn appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance. As time progresses, she begins making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. The psychological shock this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers to Evelyn's brainwashing effects, and by the time mental control is achieved, the mutamycete infection has progressed through the body cells, so the body redacted. Oh then. And can I do this? Can I do this? Okay. And that's it, apparently. Also, D asked to call you D-Ray. Sure thing. D-Ray said Final Fantasy 15 text adventure was better. I don't know, I didn't play it. I have it and I have to play it, so maybe that's the next text adventure we'll go into. So I guess I have to open up this. Target acquired. What in the world is this? Necrotoxin. Destroy cells of any subject based on the E-Series bioweapon model. Used only for disposal of E-Series assets. The toxin must first be stimulated before use. To do this, placing a sample of an E-Series cells into the necrotoxin container. Which, as it happens, I have. Evident tissue samples. In necrotoxin. Like, I read a lot of text and I still don't know what this is for or about. A special serum for disposing of E-Series test subjects. It could destroy Evelyn if injected into her. All that. I have the cure, quote unquote. So let's get on with it. The Ray, I say, could also go for your last name, Ryuno. Sure. Tiger, hello, welcome to the stream. And also, Ryuno, welcome to the stream as well. How are you doing today? Oh, lovely, a save room. Flame rounds. Sure, fill me with shit. I mean, with stuff that I can carry in my person in the means of items, not literal shit. Okay, let's store some of this into the box. The magnum ammo could go there. This one round of handgun ammunition. Maybe let's see if there's a trap nearby that I can shoot this into. Well, unfortunately, there does not seem to be any. So I guess I'll just store this one bullet in there. I'll leave it there. The flamer there will go as well. I don't need the burner fuel. The machine gun ammo. The machine gun is kinda good-ish. I'm not a huge fan of it, truth to be told. Of the machine gun. I mean, it's good for stopping enemies, but if I really want a stopping power, I have the... what's it called? If I really want stopping power, I have the shotgun, so I don't need that. More herbs. Other. I also have some chem fluid. I have a lot of things. I need to really sort this inventory out eventually. Because look at this, I have a lot, and I mean a lot of things. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this inventory system. And somebody said it's time to put her down. To take her down. Oh, let's go defeat Evelyn. Or whatever she goes by this day. Let's use Trumpkin fluid with a herb to make another super serum. I mean super first aid med. Now I have 3 of each, which is good. And I still have herbs. I don't know if I should be carrying them. Carry them just as a precaution. I mean, it's better to have it than not to have it. Besides that, I also have more herbs in the thing. By the thing, I mean the storage. I'm gonna carry this handgun ammo with me because I feel like I'll be wasting it to disarm traps. And I'm gonna take the grenade launcher instead of the machine gun. Because if I want to take enemies down, I have the... not that. If I want to take enemies down, I have the... what's it called? I have the shotgun. But if strong enemies come about, like a boss or something, I'd better have that. I better have that. I'll also need another solid fuel and some strong chem fluid. Mix it up. Make more ammunition. There we go. Now I'm ready to face the evil within and without and wherever. Now, so Tiger and Reident, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today? In this lovely Friday full of, well, much less spoopiness than I was expecting. You know, don't the doors closing on their own freak you out a little bit? They kinda do. They kinda do. But I'm kind of used to it as well. Because, I mean... Yep. I guess this game was much more spookier when you were in the house, because the house was a very contained environment. As you went through it, you would go back and forth through rooms you had been already, so you got familiar with them. Okay, more ammunition for a gun and one use. So you got very familiar with the environment, like, okay, now I kinda know this house, I know where things are not. I know the placement of windows, doors, I know the layout of this house. But still get the feeling, okay, I'm trapped in this house trying to find a way out. So the feeling of being trapped plus the feeling of not knowing... The feeling of being trapped and yet knowing the environment you are in kinda plays a little trick on your mind. Because you feel safe but you still feel trapped. In a way. And then suddenly you go through a door and out of nowhere pops up a new enemy. Okay, this is not a door apparently. I mean it is, but I can't interact with it. And then when the goop monsters start showing up, that's when the game gets super scary, because for a moment in there you felt safe and the game uses that against you. It's like, ah, how dare you feel safe in this house full of monstrosities all over the place. And that's how the game gets to you. You're in the mines though. It's like, it's a gigantic corridor, endless gauntlet of enemies and situations. So was the ship. It's like, okay, just get through this part and then you go through the next part. So it kinda stopped being so scary. Besides, by that point you had so many massive weapons of mass destruction. Such as the shotgun, the rocket launcher, everything else. Hey, Evie. Okay, what's happening? Well, guess that's what's happening. Ow! Ow! Okay, I died. Well, I guess that's what I get for being a scrub or not. You can attach remote bombs to enemies while while doing something. And yeah, for now I think it's best to have the bomb in there, in the quick slot. Oh hey, that's not fair. I shot him in the head. You can use your iframes to defend from my shotgun bullets. Okay, so that's what you need. Need a little second to prepare yourself, and when you know what's coming, it's so much easier to defend against that. And no thanks, says Ryuno, you'd rather cast than die. So would I, in fact, but you know, just not about to let me have that. And also, those drugs I've been taking to improve my reloading speed does not seem to have been taking a whole lot of effect. Oh, burner fuel. Okay, that'll do me very, very, very good. Actually one, but you know what I mean. And Grizz, I made the neurotoxin, yes, I don't even know. Oh, I did. I did make it. Oh, bombs. Oh, we use more bombs. Good, and it's time for the finale, and you got a last piece of advice from me. Find her and the nightmare she's created. End this nightmare. I'll try. Well, game, thank you. Here, Douglas, take this ammunition for 2 weapons you don't currently have on you. Also, if you're gonna play with the bombs, you might as well learn the quick turn command. Because if you're gonna use the bombs and then manually turn around, you're gonna have an awful time. Just saying. Ooh, what new monstrosity is this? Oh, okay, one of those. Ow! Sure, why don't you? Ow! No, don't throw your goop on me. Ow! Oh, you ruined your acid goop. See how exciting this is. Going around and dropping bombs and whatnot. Okay, I'm out of bombs. Ow. Shit. They did not expect that. Yes. die by the hand of my incredibly powerful handgun. This is like the least suited weapon to take on this enemy. But what do you know? It works! Oh shit. But I actually could, for a moment there, just hear the game shaking its head on me like, what the fuck are you doing with a handgun? But you know, if I have a good enough aim, and if you believe in the power of the cards, in the heart of the card rather, you can do it. That's all you need, just a little bit of belief, and, well, a steady enough aim. Then you can do it. That's not what I want to do. I want to move it here. Alright, now I guess I keep going. Not much else to do. Ryuno, it's Resident Evil, the nightmare never ends. You gotta go and get your blood looked at, it's all black and cloudy. Just kidding. Delicious situations this game is putting me into. Not super sure Resident Evil knows how to do horror anymore. For a moment there, at the beginning of the game, it looked like they knew when you were in the mansion, but now it's like, okay, let's go back to your person who's suddenly stopping a biological weapon on your own. Not at all suited to this task, but sure. Go and do that. That's when the game stops being credible and becomes just... sure. Oh, mind map. Abandoned mine. Oh, you don't say. I thought it was filled with people. Thought there was a party going on. It doesn't look abandoned at all. What's this? What's that? Okay. Got me weapons. I got me ammo for weapons I don't have. And Sam, she turned the fat guy from Outlast into a monster. Did she? Bones, I think because it gets old really fast has been the formula since the first. Oh yeah, it has. Indeed it has. Oh, yes, I was wondering about this. The grandma was like, okay, we left the house, the mansion, we're through with all this. And you guys said that the grandma has a secret, and I never really got around to seeing what is the grandma's secret. I've been wondering about that. What the hell is her secret? You guys said she had. Now I guess we're gonna go and find out. Mitch, hello. Douglas, how long has it taken you to beat the main story? Is it true it's too short? I have not yet beaten it yet. And I've been playing this game since Monday? Oh, this is the very beginning of the game. What do you know? I went... Ah, there you are. I went through the entire game in this week in 4-hour sessions, and apparently I've been playing this game for almost 11 hours. I'm still not near the end. I mean, I'm near the end, but I haven't finished it yet. Besides, there's a lot of waste.
It's not here. It's gone. It's gone.
Okay. Well, there was a lot of wasted time with me dying and such, you know. E001. Oh, so the grandma is the girl. Is it? Oh, Evelyn is actually the grandma. Is that it? Is that the plot twist I'm getting? But yeah, I have not yet ever finished this game before, so who knows? Bones is character action hero. Eh. Agrees as point of no return, dog. Once you go through, gotta face her. Oh well, I have ammunition for guns I don't have, and there's not a single item box in sight. Well, what do you know? I'm back in the house, so maybe I will find one. Actually, there's no item boxes in the guest house, as it happens. Well, at least this game is like, well, it ends where it began. So I'm more or less familiar with this area. Mitch, why so long? Isn't it a 9 to 10 hour game? Sam, 14 hours, that with 100%, so it took you longer. Mitch, have you played the DLC? No, I have not. I have never played this game before. I mean, this much. So this is the first time I'm truly playing this game through. Sam, but the game is short when you play it without paying attention. Agrees, and you found the answer. I have. Evelyn is actually the grandmother. Mitch, what do you mean not paying attention? Just like running through it, skipping cutscenes. I guess if you don't stop to explore the house and look through things. Like, if you get the gun and go, just go in, you don't back. Ah. How curious, using the light to block my face, because as you know, Ethan does not have a face. Hey,
this is your fault.
Why am I seeing this?
Guess what? I'm infected. Haha. But yeah, there's still a lot of backtracking in this game. Like, you get a key and then you go back for more powerful items. If you don't backtrack, I think this game is still very playable, but...
Ethan, it's okay. It's okay, it's me.
Oh, Mia, you're not gonna cut my hand again.
Kill him, Mommy.
But you shouldn't have done that! It fucking hurts!
He doesn't want to be my daddy? Then he can die. Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
So that's what happened. Ah, yeah, there's another safe spot up the stairs. I wonder if it's still there. Probably not. Probably not. Hopefully it is. Who knows? Well, it isn't. Oh damn, Evelyn, why would you go and take the cassette tape away? I need it. It's relevant to my interests. Mitch, do you think $25 is a good price for the gold edition? You think of getting it? $25? I don't know, maybe 20. $25 just half the price. But then again, the gold edition comes with all the DLC. I don't know. I mean, this is a game I would not have played on my own. I'm only playing it because of this stream, because I'm too scared of scary games to go and play this by myself. So if you went for the stream, I would not have played this game at all, because for me it is too scary. So if you're gonna be playing this alone, on your own,
Ethan, help me.
I don't know. Mia. Where in the world are you, Mia? Are you here? Oh. You're not, I guess.
I don't want your help.
Do I have to kill Mia again? Seriously. Okay.
Where the fuck are you?
Maybe I have to go through the main door? I guess I didn't have to come to the attic at all. Okay, I didn't at all. Bone says it's your fault, Ethan. You just wanted a family, Ethan. You ruined a perfectly good family, Evelyn. Sam, you're Bark. Welcome back, Sam. What happened? And Grizz, you say it's a hallucination. Yeah, it looks like. Up. There you are.
You're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
I'm not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
Forget about me.
Well, that's not anything. Guess I'm hallucinating way too hard. But yeah, I mean, it's a good experience. Resident Evil games are not the scariest of all. I mean, they are scary, but not like holy shit, I shat my pants kind of scary. So
I don't want to hurt you.
so maybe it's
Leave me to die.
maybe it is worth it. The money you're gonna be spending on this.
I have to stop it.
Huh. The fuse is missing, but the staircase is down. Oh, Evie, your hallucinations are full of plot holes. Where do I go now? Do I have to go back upstairs? Guess I will. By the way, there is a demo for this game. It's amazing that nowadays it's not a very common practice for games to have demos for them, but this one has. So you can go download the demo and play a very small portion of the game and test it up. Oh, there you are.
Get away! No, you don't! No, don't! Away from me! Stop! Stop! Stop!
Get your medicines, girl. Or you're gonna get the flu.
You.
Why does everyone hate me?
Of course it's not over. Oh, of course she doesn't die. There's a boss battle. What do you know? Do I have to keep shooting at it? Ow. Wait. Okay, we're out. Oh, it really has become the residence of evil. Ow! God damn it. Ow. Can I use my healing juices? Ow. Bye, ground. I loved being to be in touch with you, but apparently, oh, whoa, that's not a thing anymore. Ow!
I just wanted a family.
Oh, Ethan, you poor little fucker. Why must you suffer so much? Ow. Sure, let's get the Albert whatever.
Playtime's over.
So what the heck is that? Is that a Magnum? Yeah, sure, Ethan. Just lay down. Just lay down and enjoy your little summer vacation. Hello. I'm Ethan.
I'm Redfield. Glad we found you.
Chris? Is that you?
The fuck took you guys so long?
Well,
Ethan?
it's finally over.
Yeah.
Hey, Hey, Mia.
You made it. I'm glad.
Did I?
Is... Hey, that's an umbrella helicopter.
They say that when one door closes, another opens.
Hmm.
Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Me and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way. But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess.
Or are they?
I had just come to terms with losing Mia. But now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us.
Of course, after she explains the being an agent and
The
shit.
next door opens.
Resident Evil Biohazard 7. Of course, we can't end a game like this without some cliffhanger sequel bait going on. Or is this actually just a very cinematic ending credits? Oh, it is. Oh, what do you know? Congratulations, you sick people, you made the game. And I finished that game. I'm not super sure if this is the best way of presenting credits. It's kinda hard to read. I mean, I like how I'm a gigantic sucker for cinematic credits. But if you're gonna do one of that, don't throw in vignettes and so, well, vignettes and all those blurry effects all over the place. It's kind of hard to read, you know. Yeah, something like this is much better. Like a very well illuminated scene and the name thrown in there, not like, it's actually a texture in this very dimly lit paper or this. Well, anyway. But hooray, we finished the game in 1 hour. Congratulations us. We finished Resident Evil 7. And Grease, how many bobbleheads did you destroy? 27. That's how many bobbleheads I've destroyed. I think. This song is kind of quite nice actually. I like this song. I mean, parts of it, it's kind of weird as well. And would you look at that? The Brazil versus Costa Rica game is 10-12 into its second half, and it's still a 0-0, both teams. Nobody has scored yet. But alright. We finished the game. How did you guys like Resident Evil 7, the evening? Grizzly said it doesn't matter so much because of what you get at the end. Go tell Aunt Rhodey everybody's dead. That's what they are saying. So it took us 1 hour-ish to finish the game. I mean, in today's stream, had I known this, maybe we could have gone a little bit more on the previous streams, or maybe padded around the house a little less. No known voice actors, I don't think. And they changed the voice actor for Chris Redfield. I don't remember who used to be the name of the guy who was the voice actor for Chris Redfield, but it was the same guy who voiced Ezio on Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood and Revelation and whatnot. I don't know the game. I don't remember the name of the guy, but I do know that it's not that name, so they changed him. Oh well. Grease tried saying something like a catchphrase when inject Evelyn with the neurotoxin. Oh yeah, said, take your medicine, bitch. But yeah, Twitch auto mods messages, so sorry about that. But then again, sorry but not sorry, because it's also modding possibly offensive messages, so who knows. Okay, so now that we are done with Resident Evil 7, what shall we play next? There's so many games, so many possibilities, so many open-ended things as well. Grizz, I think you can skip the credits. Oh, I can. I mean, I definitely can, or should be able to. It's mostly that I don't really like skipping credits. I like watching them all the way through. I mean, quote unquote watching. Because it gets interesting to see the credits on the people who made the game and whatnot. Normally, at the very ending of the credits, they throw in some special things, and I like seeing how creative they get with their special things. And if they used some copyrighted music, I like to see what is the name of the music, so I can look it up later. Of course, though, it's not impossible nowadays to Google Resident Evil theme music and find out what that is. But I like going through credits. It's kind of the least I can do to make sure these people get the credit they deserve for making this weird game. Besides, we have a little more time to talk about one another. And let's come back to the DLC on a Halloween stream. You know what? I'm done with that because I don't think I have them. Actually, let me check it out. Can I open this thing shenanigans? Oh yes, I can. I can actually open this Steam overlay and look around the shop and other things, more or less. How this whole thing is going. Although it's kind of with that weird Steam big picture overlay, and it's kind of a shitty overlay because I'm looking for something else and I can't see here. I'm looking for the store. Oh, let's check the achievements. Might as well do that. So I got several achievements. She's alive, which is me traveling to Louisiana, Welcome to the family son, escape from the guest house. Those two I got like February the 2nd of 2017 when I tried starting playing the game. I got the achievement You Ain't Getting Away, which is escaping through the yard after doing the dog head door. The grave will out the truth, uncover the secret in the old house. You better start running, escape from the Baker family home. Into the depths, which is escape from the ship. End of the night, get ending 1. They don't even bother calling their endings good or bad. It's like ending 1. You got the achievement Playing It Safe, which is complete the game on easy. I got the achievement The Nightmare is Finally Over, which is complete the game on normal. And guess what? I probably unlocked hard mode. Behind closed doors, close an open door by yourself, arms in the air, block an enemy attack by guarding, which is a new mechanic by the way. Aha! Obtaining something by closely examining an item. Master of Unlocking, use a lockpick to open something. Nice try, put an unrelated object in a shadow plinth. Opening your eyes, which is use psychostimulants. In the bag, increase your item slots. Things got personal, finish off an enemy with a knife. When did I do that? I never killed anything with a knife. Oh yeah, I killed the bugs with a knife. Slash, which is clear insects off a door using a knife. Less is more, take down 2 or more enemies with 1 shot. Lovely shotgun will help me with that. Can't catch me, complete the Mia videotape without being spotted by Marguerite. Be kind, please rewind. Watch all the videotapes in a single playthrough. And he's here, they're everywhere. Destroy a Mr. Everywhere statuette. Locked achievements though are Get Ending 2, complete the game on Madhouse. Who's Your Daddy now is the name of the achievement. Back off Mrs. B, fight off Marguerite while she wanders the old house to make her run away. Duck if you love life, avoid Jack Scissors attack by crouching. Huh. Did not know that would work. Shoot and knock back Marguerite while she's sleeping at you. Kill an enemy by attaching a remote bomb to them and detonating it. Create all items that contain chem fluid and strong chem fluid. I guess I didn't make the poison rounds. That's the thing I missed. Pelicans in your pocket. Obtain all of your antique coins in easy or normal difficulty. Guess I didn't do that. Obtain all of the antique coins in Madhouse difficulty. Read all of the files in a single playthrough. Destroy all Mr. Everywhere statuettes. Complete the game within 4 hours. I guess. Resource Manager, complete the game without opening the item box more than 3 times. Well, those are the kind of achievements where you have to know the game inside out to know exactly where everything is. Walk It Off is complete the game using only 3 first aid meds or less. Dead by Dawn, complete Nightmare. Sleepless in Dovey, complete Night Terror, complete Bedroom, you find all dead rats in bedroom in a single play, complete Ethan Must Die, complete 21, complete Survival mode in 21, complete Survival Plus mode in 21, get the bad ending in Daughters, get the true ending in Daughters, clear a stage within 10 months bonus or higher in Jack's 55 birthday, so these are the DLC blah blah blahs. And a friend on Steam said under 4 hours is easy if you don't watch any tapes. Oh yeah, true. If you know the solution to the tapes, you don't need that. Alright. Let's return to the game. Oh, what do you know? There's more credits. Okay, I can't have this Steam overlay open during these credits here. Capcom, Louisiana, Sunday, blah 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 blah. What's this? I wonder if that's a picture of real people or of real people, or if they photoshopped the shit out of that picture. Okay, difficulty normal, 11 hours was what we needed. I took 10 restarts, however, so I guess I died quite a lot. I destroyed 12 out of 20 Mr. Everywheres. I got 15 out of 18 possible antique coins. I got 29 of 32 files. I opened the item box 67 times, sometimes twice in a row because I'm dead indecisive. I used 35 healing items, 2 stabilizers and 4 steroids. I'm never going back to a normal house after this. I mean a normal life. Unlocked difficulty Madhouse. Weapon Albert 01R will be added to the item box in the main game. I unlocked the Secret of Defense, which is an item. Additional free content, not a hero. Download for free via more menu. Okay, so this is a free DLC. Good to know. Grizz, you ask, can you make her run while she looks normal? I don't know. I guess that's a new game plus kind of scenario where you have the means to do that, or you started the, you know exactly how to do that. I don't know. Some games take really needs a little bit. I need something extra if you want to go and 100% the game. Let's see how much does the DLC for this game costs. Wow. End of Zoe costs 24 Brazilian bucks. Banned Footage Volume 1 costs 12 Brazilian reais. Banned Footage Volume 2 costs 18 reais. But that's because it's discounted. And the soundtrack costs 20 bucks. Brazilian bucks. Alright. Okay, now that Resident Evil is over, we have some other games which we can play. Grizz, you just remember the reward for destroying every bobblehead, a freaking circular saw. Oh, that sounds lovely. So, there's some random games we can play. I can play this 9/11 Operator, which apparently is a Polish-made game, which is crazy, by the way. You can maybe start a playthrough of Alien Isolation. Not super sure if we should start it right now. And I don't even know if these Resident Evil DLCs are already installed. The extra content. Not a hero. You have not downloaded this downloadable content. Go to the store and download it. No. Oh really? Okay. Also, hey Oni. Welcome to the stream. Pork to you too. How are you doing today? And Grease, no more horror games for now. Well, I certainly approve of that, Chris. No more horror games for now. I've been spooked way too much already. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed this game, this weird adventure that was Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, or Biohazard 7 Resident Evil, depending on where in the world you are. So there's this 9/11 Operator, which I bought. I guess let's play 1 hour, maybe 1.5 hours of this, see if it's good or if it's not good, and then we'll see where we'll go from that. How about that? I'm down with that. I hope you guys are down with that. But First, I have to open the Twitch dashboard to change the game I'm playing. Alright, let's look it up. 911 operator. Play the game. Grease West, did you do the sequel to the Tomb Raider 2013? I did. Rise of the Tomb Raider, I did play that. By the way, I can also play, I think Tomb Raider 4, it's working. It's incredibly buggy, but it's working-ish. And by buggy, I mean... it's really weird. Oh.